Hey there, YouTubers. I'm between gigs right now on a Wednesday in June of 2019. I just wrapped up a course with some middle school kids in California. Now I'm gearing up to teach adults tonight for a few hours. So it's a long day, but here in the middle, I'd like to just return to Asylum City, a project of mine. Now, we've been building cities all along in North America included. It's not new to have cities from scratch in this world. We talk about how it's happening in China now as if that's some kind of freakish thing, but of course, Detroit, Chicago, New York, and especially out west here, San Francisco, these cities didn't exist until rather recently. I mean, New Amsterdam has been around for a while. There has been organic growth around trading posts and so on. But just setting out to create cities from scratch, it's usually people set out to create a town or village and then they watch it grow over the generations. So they don't always say, we're going to start a city because they don't know if it's going to be a city. But now it's the 21st century and we have other capabilities, we have different needs, and we talk about city creation as a mega project, and those kind of went out of style with small is beautiful to some extent, except in the case of war, we still have that as a mega project. In other words, the Malthusian movie directors, their way of doing the movie here of Planet Earth is to get us to withdraw our empathy from large groups of people and then get rid of those people. Get those people out of here. Use some kind of weaponry. And there's this other kind of movie director where we accept that there's population pressure. We need to address it. It's no good postponing. We anticipate lower birth rates as living standards improve. That's a pretty standard pattern if you look at what's happening in the developing world. But we don't need to give up building new cities from scratch. In fact, that's something to do. And it's a movie-worthy thing. It's like in this day and age, with all this media, you're going to record it as you do it, and that's called making movies in the vernacular. So to say I'm making a movie about Asylum City and its creation is another way of saying I want to do Asylum City, and I'm looking to other directors of a less Malthusian mindset. We talk about, if it's what kind of economics do you preach? Have you ever heard of Henry George? Do you know what GST means? I mean, like if I were to get your resume, would I get any confidence that you're post-Malthusian in your outlook? Not because, I can't work with Malthusians, but there's a limit to how much room there is at the top, at the beginning here for management. So Asylum City, looking for new directors, new, Bucky Fuller type people, right? You're ready for humanity to make a success of itself, and we need to prototype. So we need a city, as Epcot was going to be, where we can try out driverless cars, try out 5G, try out these different lifestyles, invite refugees to come here, economic refugees included, here being to this city, wherever it is, and choose some lifestyle combination. Be a guinea pig. You'll be fed and clothed and sheltered, and you'll be trying out a new lifestyle, and there will be a certain amount of tourism and people coming to see what it's like and so forth. You're a guinea pig, and people are learning from your example. But it sounds like that's something new, but that is nothing new. If you look at history, we've always needed people willing to test stuff, and be that in the military or be that in civilian life. And I'm suggesting a civilian approach. We do create new military bases from scratch, and those are city-sized in some cases. So we still have the capability. Let's see if we can do it as a civilian project. All right, recruiting announcements going out. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.